Hi, welcome to the Primal Roost Kitchen. My name is Ollie Moss. I'm the health and fitness coach down at Primal Roost in Bagshot in Surrey. And this is another team member, the lovely Kirstie Prince. She is the head cook, we're going to call you, down at Primal Roost. We're two members of the first primarily inspired cafe and pantry in the UK, which we're very proud about. And the purpose of us getting together and making some short films is purely, firstly, to inspire you to take some of these recipes and put them, take them into your own home, to give you that motivation, but also to help you and support you with that transition of doing that. So yeah, I hope we can do that. We're looking forward to having a go. So do enjoy the films that you'll be watching, and if you have any questions on any of the things that we're showing you, please, you know where we are, come and find us and ask some questions. We're going to make cauliflower rice. I can't wait. Kirstie's just about to go through a demonstration and break it down on how you make this fantastic food. Why are we a big fan of cauliflower rice? Well, it replaces a lot of the starchy foods that most of us eat on a regular basis that we really don't need, that have very little goodness or no goodness, just provide us with extra energy. I'm talking about breads, I'm talking about pastas, I'm talking about rice. Cauliflowers are very nutritious. And tell us, Kirstie, why do we need cauliflower rice in our lives?
Well, we're often asked, a replacement. I can't have my stew with no rice. Children and adults alike love cauliflower rice. My kids will eat it by the bowlful. And even a really fussy eater that we had come over thought it was Uncle Ben's. He went, oh yum, is this Uncle Ben's? So you get fooled into thinking it's rice because it looks like rice, but it's so much better for you.
And it is filling like a normal starchy food, and the texture's great, hey?
Texture's really good.
And it's very nutritious. It may be quite bland and neutral to a lot of folk, but this vegetable has a lot of antioxidants, vitamin B, vitamin K. It's high in vitamin C, which surprises a lot of folk. Potassium that assists in helping to metabolize glucose. That's a key feature too. So really just generally very good for our cellular health. So it's something that we really need to look at including much more into our regular food plan. But hey, enough of me spouting on. It's important. Let's enjoy watching Kirstie now take us through the stages of cauliflower rice.
Right, so we're just going to start by cutting up our cauliflower into pieces for the food processor. So we don't want the green bit, so we can get rid of that. Now you want little florets to go through. You don't want big lumps of cauliflower to start with, otherwise you'll end up with some big lumps and some little bits, and that's not good for rice. So I'm just going to pop this in here. I do 2 or 3 pieces at a time. Don't overload your food processor. You want to do it in stages. And don't just switch on your food processor and leave it. You want to really just pulse it and blitz it in small amounts. Right, perfect. So that's the kind of consistency you want. You don't want it too fine, you don't want big lumps. It's all kind of even little grains of rice. So we've got our bowl of rice cauliflower. Next thing we're going to do is cook it. Now if you want to make a tabbouleh, then you can just add spices and herbs and chopped vegetables to this bowl. You've got our salad tabbouleh really easy. We're going to heat it up and have it as rice. So just into the pan, a little bit of coconut oil. I'm just going to heat that up. And to that I'm just adding some garlic. Now if garlic doesn't complement your meal, don't add garlic, add something else. Add ginger if you're having an Asian meal, perhaps some ginger and coriander. I'm just going to use some garlic and some parsley. So this is quite plain to go with most things. So once that starts sizzling, smell that. We're going to pop in our rice. Now, obviously it's cut into very small pieces. It's not going to take long at all. The time-consuming bit, as I said before, is the food processor. So if you had a bowl of this in the fridge, end of the day, come home from work, 5 minutes, you can have some cauliflower rice on the table. No wasting time at all. So you just want to keep the cauliflower moving in the pan. It will stick if you just leave it. I've got it on quite a high heat. I'm Going to keep moving it around until it's all warm through. I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper, just a little touch. And then into that I'm just going to add some chopped parsley. As I said, you could use anything you like, coriander, some mint if you want to do. And there we have it, our cauliflower rice. So here you have your basic cauliflower rice, which we can serve alongside a piece of meat and some vegetables, or alongside a stew, or you could go a bit further and add some stir-fried prawns and peppers, make a paella. It's just the basis for lots of different meal options. There you go.
Cauliflower rice, how good was that? What a great healthy carbohydrate alternative. Looks good, tastes really good.
And if you've got any queries or you want any more information, then it'll all be on the website www.primalroost.com, and feel free to check in and see what else we have on offer.